Hello friends, welcome to YouTube Export channel. Today we are going to learn about how to make a questionnaire for research, feedback and online exams because sometimes you have to prepare a questionnaire and you don't have such a kind of platform and resources as well. So Google is providing such platform as well with the resources which have so many provisions in it by default. So let's start our video how to prepare a questionnaire in Google Form, which is very handy for you to achieve success depending on your target. First, you have to do make a Gmail account, and then you have to log in into your Gmail account. Afterwards, you just go on Google and search for Google Forms, like I have done over here, Google Form, and then click on here, the first link. Google Form will open the window, and then go to Google Form in personal slide. Here, you will be able to find out so many templates being provided by Google in order to let you get familiar with the type of questionnaire you might be looking for. And here you can click on this plus button, then you can make the questionnaire. But for the time being, I have prepared a questionnaire in order to get you familiar with the one you have been looking for. The very first step should be you click on here on the top left side. You have to make the heading of your questionnaire, and then the second step is go here on settings. Here you have to click on this collect email addresses, because once you send your questionnaire to respondent, they have to respond, and in turn return you have to collect the email address as well, and limit should be ticked if you wanted your respondents not to fill the form again, and then they should be limited to one response here. Then go to presentation. Here click the first one, show progress bar. Once you receive the respondents responses, you will see in respondents what kind of progress bars you will be able to get in order to understand the scenario, the type of questions answer being given by the respondents. And click on quizzes. You must ensure you enable this, make this a quiz, and then click on the three options at the bottom. This will let you know how many questions being left by the respondent and the correct answers, because Google will do the marking for you. What you have to do with the correct answer, I'll let you know in a moment, and point values as well. And click on save. Then the third step is click over here on customize theme. You see I have image uploaded here. For instance, I just deleted the image and I just wanted to upload. Then I'll be able to find some kind of by default images over here with the help of Google, but you have to mention your own image or the tagline or the logo of your website. Just click over here and the image will get added, and you just have to make some kind of settings and then click on done. You will be able to find your image has already been uploaded here. And here you can select the theme color of your questionnaire, and as well you can select on the background color the basic fonts you have been looking for. Just click on that one and click on cross. So now the fourth step is we have to prepare the questionnaires. Whatever heading you have filled over here on the top left side, it will come up over here as well, and here you can mention the ID, the registration ID whatsoever, the roll number whatsoever. So friends, we have clicked on settings that we wanted to have the email addresses of the respondents as well. So this has come by default due to the enabling of the email address collection. Now, how to add questions underneath? You just have to click on here on the plus button, add question, and you will find this format here. You have to fill your question here, and you can select your options here. If your question is short, then you select short answer for it. If you wanted to have a long answer from the respondent, just click here for paragraph. For multiple choice, for checkboxes, for drop down, linear scale, multiple choice grid, checkbox grid, whatsoever, I'll let you know about all the questions I have prepared right now. So for the time being, we don't need this one. We just make it deleted. And here is my first question. I selected the option short answer, and the respondent has to fill his or her name over here. Then click on plus button or click on here duplicate. The format will be duplicated underneath. Otherwise, you have to click on here to add another question. So for the time being, I have mentioned my another question here. My another question should be in a paragraph with the answer. Do you love learning new technology? The respondent has to mention their views in paragraph here. And my third question, click on add button. Then you will find these options. Click on multiple choice for your third question option. So I mentioned the question here, which year Google was invented. Then come over here and at the bottom left side, answer key. Friends, you have to click on the option which one is right. If this one is wrong, this one is right, click here, and here you can marks the points as well. If somebody give the right answer, then he she should get 1 point for this answer or 1 marks for this answer, this question answer. If you done both of the things, then click on done. Again, click on the plus button or duplicate the question format, and you will find the fifth option here is checkboxes. So here you have to first write the question, which year Facebook was invented. Mention your options right here, right here, right here. For instance, you have fifth option, just click here. The another option will come by default automatically, or you don't want to have another fifth option, just click here to remove. Then go to answer key to get the question right answer, because once the respondents has submitted their questionnaire, they Google will do the marking for you. You don't have to spend a lot of time. So Google form is very handy for you to time saving as well as cost effective too. Now we will be going to go add another question. Here just click on plus button or duplicate. Here you will find the format as above question mentioned. Here we have been looking for linear scale. For instance, uh, for linear scale we will be doing drop down list here. So I mentioned the question and I mentioned the options here. I also tick the right answer, then I give the point a person. If somebody is giving right answer, done. Then I have to come back to downward and click on plus button or duplicate. This time we'll be using linear scale question. So you can add here, do you like Facebook? Then click on here. You can increase this one to 10 as well. So it depends on the user or the respondent how much rating they have been giving to the person to the question. Then you have to add another question, clicking on the plus button. This time we'll be mentioning a question in multiple choice grade, this option here. Once you add the question, you can add the options here, and against that option your columns should display the heading of that questions. Let me show you here. If I come to next one, and you can see here, if somebody have to answer, they have to read this answer, and depending on these options they have to tick in the circle. So my next question is, depending on my options being available by Google form, is checkbox create. Here I mention the question, do you like YouTube? And I mention the options as well as the columns option as well, and then I proceed to further question. Now friends, these are up to the options. We have used all the options almost, but somebody wanted to display the image. You have to see here on the toolbar, add image, upload, browse, wherever your image is, it will come here straight away, and you can add underneath the another question asking your respondents explain the above question, and for that you have to add the question and click on the paragraph because that should be the long answer. And further one, if you want your respondents to have a video To watch, then click on add video. Here you have to mention the link of the video, then click here, then the video will come over here. Click over there, this select with enable and select it. That's it. And this video will come over here like I have mentioned mine. If I have to show you in actual how you can add the video, just give me a moment and I'll show you how you can add the video. For instance, just go to your video platform whichever you have been using, either a link of your website a video on how, or from YouTube or any other source. Click here, come back here to questionnaire. We wanted to add another video, just paste the link, search, this will come and this will select. So that's how you can design your questionnaire. And click here, center alignment. That's how. Friends, we have covered 4 steps. First heading, then settings, then we started main preparing a questionnaire depending on the need, and now we wanted to preview our questionnaire how it has been made until now. For the time being, let me show you another way. If we show in this way similar like it's showing right now, because I have already filled the answer, just when I was making it I was checking how the responses will be received. So already I have got one response because I already filled it by myself, and you can see that's how the bars I mentioned you earlier as well. This way the bars will be mentioned. It will be much easier for you to get calculate the answers accordingly the way you have been like. And for instance, you have to send, then you have to mention any number of emails over here and click on send. The questioner will go to the respondent email. They have to click on a button. For instance, this is a button. They have to click over here and the questionnaire will be open in their tab. In case you wanted to share the link, just shorten it, copy it, and send it to them via email, online, and so on. If you wanted to share this link on Twitter, what you can do is just wait and watch for here, and you can add your information more as here as well, and click OK to tweet, and here your questionnaire will come up. If somebody have to fill, they have to click here, and they have will got the questionnaire to be viewed. But it's not showing here because I have already filled it, so you don't have to go another time to get it filled. So that's how friends you can prepare your questionnaire. And the last thing is, once you go to responses, you click here on this sign create spreadsheet. This will help you create the spreadsheet data, and you can manipulate your data accordingly depending on the formulas or the criteria you have been using in Excel in order to get it more sorted. In this way you get your information through Google Sheet as well. So Google is helping you in many ways, and once you made your questionnaire here, you wanted to get your questionnaire saved, you don't have to carry pen drive with you or data cable to put it into your phone as well. You just come over here, click here, click on this plus button, mention the heading, then click OK, and this questionnaire whole move here. And once you go to Google, and here you just go to your drive in order to view where the questionnaire has been saved in your drive, then you will be finding here like I have done earlier. I made the heading question and I double click over here, the questionnaire is being here. So you don't, Google is providing so many features to prepare your questionnaire, how to save, how to send to so many people and getting responses, and again Depending on the information available to you, you can calculate and quantify what you have been looking for, and accordingly, you can prepare your strategy and implement it and have a review on the strategy implemented as well. So, friends, I hope you like how the questionnaire can be prepared in Google Form for research, for feedback, and for online exams of schools, college, universities, government agencies, MNCs as well. I hope you like the video. Please like and share. Explore YouTube channel. Thanks, friend. Thank you very much for watching my video.